In his first year fully starting, Jordan Love has taken the Green Bay Packers to the NFL playoffs. They will face the Dallas Cowboys next week, and they have a pretty good shot to win that game. You may call me crazy, but Jordan Love has been phenomenal in the last 8 games. He has 18 passing touchdowns to just 1 interception. And it has been hard to beat this football team when he does not turn the football over. In the first half of the season, they didn't look too good. And I still have questions about their defense with Joe Barry being the defensive play caller because I do not have a lot of faith in him. But give Coach LaFleur a lot of credit. This team has dealt with a lot of injuries this season, primarily to the wide receiving core. No Christian Watson for a lot of games this season. You've had Aaron Jones miss some games. A.J. Dillon missed some games as well. But when you have had a relatively healthy offense, it's hard to beat this football team. And Jordan Love has looked phenomenal in the last stretch of this season, especially in the back half of this season. Like I mentioned before, the last 8 games, 18 passing touchdowns to just 1 interception. He's throwing guys open, and he's playing with a lot of confidence right now. And that is one thing that you wanted to see. This is a huge step when it comes to the development of Jordan Love because this team hasn't missed a beat. They didn't even make the playoffs last season with Aaron Rodgers. And in his first season fully starting taking over the reins, you make the NFL playoffs and you go out there and you continue to dominate over the Chicago Bears and back-to-back meetings against this team. That is a phenomenal sight for the Green Bay Packers. Their defense has played better as well. Hopefully Jair Alexander can go out there and can be that top corner that this team is hoping for. And like how he has been in the past, he's had a lot of weird situations with this team. You had the coin toss incident against the Carolina Panthers. They suspended him for a game. Then he came back and said, hey, he's ready to go. He's going to give it his all. And he looks like it. When he's on the field, he's been a tremendous corner with this team. But he's dealt with injuries and he's dealt with some contract concerns with this team as well. But Jair Alexander is going to be a huge force to see if this team can make a true playoff run or not. And it's going to come down to their defense as a whole. Because like I mentioned before, the offense has been clicking with Coach LaFleur. In the past, Coach LaFleur has proven that he can be a very good head coach in the playoffs when it comes to the play calling with Aaron Rodgers in the past, especially when you have a healthy running back in Aaron Jones, who's been phenomenal down the stretch with this team as well. And I look at what Aaron Jones has been able to do, catch the football out the backfield, run in between the tackles. You're going to have to do that against the Dallas Cowboys, and a lot of it. Hopefully Romeo Doubs is fully healthy in that game, and the same with Christian Watson as well. But Bo Melton has had a lot of good moments in the last couple games with this team, and the same with Jayden Reed. Jayden Reed has been the most clutch wide receiver this season for this team by far. 8 receiving touchdowns on the season and 674 receiving yards as a total. And the offensive line has played very well down the stretch as well. I look at their defense. They have a lot of big bodies. They've struggled to stop the run in the past. But in the last couple of games, they've done a better job of containing the run and just stopping guys in space. The one thing that I do worry about with the Packers the most is the health and is also the coaching of their defensive coordinator, Joe Barry. If Joe Barry can go out there and he can make the in-game adjustments and he can get things going right like how he did against Chicago Bears in the red zone, this team can be a dangerous team in the NFC in the playoffs. But give Coach LaFleur a lot of credit for going out there and putting these guys in the right situations and for going out and tweaking this game plan. It seems like it's a different playbook that they ran in the second half of the season than they did in the first half of the season with Jordan Love. Jordan Love has developed very nicely with this team, and they have their franchise quarterback. They have found their next guy. They went from having Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. I know that it's just 1 year, but from the way that he's playing football right now and the injuries around him, and he's getting the most out of these guys at this young age, Jordan Love will be lumped into that category soon enough. I would put him in that category, but I know more people want to see more come out of him. They want to see more consistency from Jordan Love. I think that this kid is it. I think this kid is already one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL. And the next couple of years, he's going to continue to get better. And you have the right head coach and Coach LaFleur as well. It just comes down to their defense if they can get enough stops. In the last couple of weeks, they have done that. If they can be consistent against the Dallas Cowboys and they can give Jordan Love enough time up front, they can win that game with a healthy Christian Watson and a healthy crew behind them. Because the one thing the Dallas Cowboys do not like is physicality. And the one thing the Green Bay Packers have been very good at the last couple weeks is be physical at the line of scrimmage, put the ball in the hands of guys like Aaron Jones. And if A.J. Dillon, who is dealing with a thumb injury right now and a neck injury, if he can be fully healthy next week, There is no reason to why that team cannot be competitive in that game. But let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about the Green Bay Packers and how do you feel about Jordan Love? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.